Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's Vlogmas video is going to be all about winter essentials for like skincare and hair care. I am the perfect person to go to for this stuff because I have the driest skin imaginable. And I have the same kind of issues with my hair and my nails and things like that. So I'm going to be giving you guys a couple tips as to like specific products that I absolutely love that I totally recommend you should get. And then also just kind of like product categories of things that you should really try using this time of year that should enhance your overall skincare and hair care routine. You'll have to excuse this guy. He was not invited to this Christmas party, but he crashed it anyway. Let's get started. So we're gonna start with skincare and we're gonna kind of go in the order of how I would normally apply it, and then we'll move on to hair care products and a few like supplemental products too that are just kind of their own thing. But this time of year, I really recommend that if you have dry skin and you struggle with that, getting a cream cleanser. This is the one from Burts. I really like this one. We pretty much always have it in our bathroom. Even when I've been trying like other skincare products on the channel, I always come back to this. This is from their sensitive line. It says it has cotton extract in it and it is just beautiful. It's a really nice experience. It's a thick cream and I've always found that it does a really good job of just balancing my skin, taking the perfect amount of moisture out of it, like oil out of it, while still leaving it, you know, not stripped. So if you haven't tried a cream cleanser before, I recommend them in general, but if you want a specific one to try, this one's a drugstore brand one and it works really great. For moisturizers, I actually do have two very specific products. This is the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This puppy is really lightweight, but I pretty much just recommend it all year round. If you ever wanted to try the cleanser too, this also has a cream cleanser that it comes with. They're really gentle on skin. They're great for sensitive skin. But the thing that's kind of great about this product specifically and the cleanser that comes with it, really just all CeraVe products, is that they boast working on your skin's barrier specifically with ceramides and hyaluronic acid. And as someone who has had the worst eczema on my face before, this stuff is a miracle worker, which is why I usually keep some of it at home. You can tell that I keep it in my bathroom because I have all my hair ties around the top of it. This is great for the face, but it also is just really good for the whole body. I use it all over during the winter. So I highly recommend checking that out. But then if you want another alternative, again, from Burts Bees sensitive line, their night cream. They have a day cream too, and I don't like the day cream quite as much. This is what it looks like. It's just a glass jar with a plastic lid. And don't let the night cream in the product name fool you. This is a super lightweight product and it somehow still has like all the benefits of a super dense, rich cream. I actually want to put some of this on my face right now just because I have not used it in forever. I'm so excited to have it back. Oh, yes. Guys, I can't even begin to describe to you how good this feels. Like the CeraVe is actually really good because of the stuff it does for your skin, but the experience isn't nearly as nice as this. The perfect word to describe it is just that your skin feels supple immediately after applying it. But honey, apply this the first night you get it and wait until the next morning. You're going to be positively glowing. Most underrated product at the drugstore. The next tip that I'm gonna give you is something that is probably the cheapest skincare product that you will ever buy yourself, just because you can buy it in heaping amounts and it will last you forever. And that is to use grapeseed oil this time of year. I do recommend getting one of the like glass vials like this, the dropper vials that are tinted glass, just because any kind of light that gets in and interacts with the oil that you put in it can sometimes make the oil deteriorate a little faster. So tinted glass like this helps it just kind of preserve better. But this is one of those skincare secrets that I just kind of discovered a long time ago. I think I read it in an article like at least 4 years ago. I've been using this for a while and it is grapeseed oil specifically that just makes my skin feel so rejuvenated. I like to use it for its healing properties too. This may just be something that I notice for my own skin. Again, I would be interested to see what you think about it. But when I have like hyperpigmentation or scars from like picking at my face or something, or like healing acne, I really feel like I visibly see like a reducing redness or texture, and it just totally a miracle product. And that's what I'm trying to keep this video to, just miracle products that I absolutely love that I think you're gonna love. So what I do is every couple of months, or even just like once a year at this point, I don't have to do it too often. When I go to the grocery store, I put grapeseed oil on my list and you can just buy it in your grocery store. The only downside to this or thing you just need to be careful about is the fact that since you're putting it in the vial yourself, you need to be careful to store it in like a dry, cool place, like, you know, not right next to your shower. And you also just need to make sure that you're changing this amount out every couple of months. Chai break. Okay, as far as sunscreens go, I only have one to recommend to you. Well, okay, I kind of have two. The Micellar, which I've talked about before on this channel, I really, really love, but it is a drier formula and it dries down kind of matte. I could see it clinging a little bit to like super dry patches this time of year. It's a really amazing formula. I'll put a picture of it up here somewhere. But this is something that I just got at Meijer, which is a local grocer. I think Meijer is really popular in the Midwest, but I don't know where else has it. But this is from the brand Australian Gold, which I think we're all pretty familiar with. It is a little bit tinted. It's SPF 50, and oh my gosh, let me swatch it just a little bit. I love a good tinted SPF, but what I love most about this is that it actually is serious when it says that it does not get greasy. But it does have some really good skincare properties in it that are just gonna kind of help you stay nourished throughout the winter season. So I prefer this one a little bit to my Micellar this time of year just because it feels a little more hydrating. But when it dries down, it's matte to the touch. It doesn't make your skin feel oily or greasy. It's awesome. Next, just really quick, I'm gonna mention this stuff. Neither of these are like miracle products that really earned their way into this video, but these are just examples. These are both kind of regenerative serums, AHA, BHA kind of serums, retinols basically. You guys saw this in one of my recent videos. I've been using this Honest Beauty Sleep Resurfacing Serum. I like it. It works. I'm almost down. You can kind of see it's a squeezy tube. I'm getting down to the bottom of it. And then this is another one that I just have lying around that I'm still trying to work through. Sorry, my SD card filled up. I was saying this one is the Derma E Anti-Aging Regenerative Serum. Both of these are fine. I really just brought them on here to emphasize that this time of year using a retinol, and if you didn't know, a retinol or AHAs or BHAs are chemical exfoliants, so it's very similar to like sloughing off the dry skin on your face with a physical exfoliant. But using a physical exfoliant, if you didn't know, can end up kind of making little tears in your skin with the beads that people usually put in their products, and especially if you have sensitive skin, they can end up irritating your skin. Since switching over to that, I've really found that like my acne levels have gone down a bit just because I'm not getting acne from dead skin that's getting clogged in my pores. So I really recommend going out and just kind of researching. Hyrum has some amazing videos on this topic. I love Hyrum. And just finding a retinol that you want to try and testing it out. Okay, I've got two more skincare products, and both of these are products that are just kind of like spa products, a once a week or something kind of thing. You don't have to use them every day, but they're just nice to have for a little extra hydration. I'm gonna start with this one. This is the Majestic Pure Cosmeceuticals Dead Sea Mud Mask infused with tea tree oil. It's got like a little clasp. This is new packaging, but I've actually used this mask for years, and this is so good at hydrating and balancing the skin. That is what I use this mask for. It feels amazing going on. It smells good too. I don't think there's any added fragrance. It's just kind of like tea tree oil and a Dead Sea mud mask scent, but it smells really just like a spa treatment. It's just relaxing. It does cleanse the skin. It helps with acne and stuff like that without just stripping your skin or making your skin feel hot or like pulsating. And then this is kind of a new addition. I got this maybe a month ago, a couple weeks ago. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydrogel Eye Patches. So it comes in just this little jar thing, and then the eye gels are inside. This comes with, I want to say like 40 or 50 eye gels. No. It's 30 pairs of them, 60 patches altogether. I got this at Ulta when I went to get highlights like a month ago, and I really like it a lot. One thing I keep reminding myself I need to do, and I'm just gonna do after this video when I put all of this back like in my bathroom and stuff, is just for like an added cooling effect. I want to try putting these in my fridge and like using them out of the fridge. Since they are like a cucumber detox, as they say, they are really cooling when they go on. They feel really great, but I feel like that would just kind of up it a little bit and, you know, make my under eyes feel really good. But if you do have dry skin like me this time of year, something that I notice that you might too is that my under eyes, even when I moisturize them, just kind of start to look dull. But stuff like this where you can kind of have like a cooling effect that you leave on for a while, and it's just going to be hydrating no matter what. It's more of like a spa-like experience that's just kind of up my alley. So these Peter Thomas Roth ones are really nice, and I recommend them because for the price, I think it was like, oh gosh, it was a relatively reasonable price for 30 pairs. I want to say it was like around 20 bucks, maybe a little more than that. Okay, we are moving on to a few hair care products that I have for you, and then a few little like supplement things that I think just really help enhance skin this time of year, or really any time of year. But starting with the shampoo and conditioner I'm using right now, girl, this is the Xoxo Hydra Splash Hydrating Conditioner and Shampoo. These are absolutely life-changing. I actually got these and those eye masks at the same time that I dyed my hair a little while ago, and I asked the stylist, hey, I just need a shampoo and conditioning product that is going to quench my hair's thirst, just hydrate the crap out of it. And this is what she recommended, and I have actually absolutely loved it. The very first time that I used it, I really noticed a difference, not just in like the staticness and stuff that I would feel in my hair by, you know, after washing it. I also noticed a difference in longevity after the first wash of just how long I could go without having to wash my hair. And I think it's because it balanced out a lot of the like dry scalp issues that I had going on. So since my hair and scalp was just overall a little more balanced, it ended up kind of helping with my hair going a little further, like a day or two further before I had to wash it, which is really, really nice. So if you haven't tried Joico, I don't know if they're available internationally. I'll have to look that up and put text on the screen here and let you know, but I will link them down below wherever I can find them. I really, really recommend trying out any Joico products you can get your hands on. I want to try more, but this is just kind of where I started. And then the last thing I'm going to recommend to you, which is also in my hair, I have not put it on in the last several days, but I put it on when I styled it. This is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Spray. This is the light version. I think the light version is just a little less oil-based, maybe a little more water-based, but it says it does 10 things instantly. It enhances natural body, weightless detangler, adds silkiness, adds shine. It helps with resistance to humidity. It's a color protector, helps prevent split ends, eliminates frizz, thermal protector, and environmental protection. So I use this right now when I style my hair just because of that thermal protection that it talks about, but it is so good to like just kind of work through your hair after you wash it. And that's exactly what I've been doing every single time that I wash my hair with that Joico stuff. I add a little bit of this in and just kind of work it through with my fingers, root to tip, and it just kind of seals in moisture. Again, I think this is a big contributor to the fact that my ends are not super, super dry right now and that my hair just feels balanced. It smells freaking amazing, and it really just does do all of the stuff that it claims to do. I've really been enjoying this. I've had this about as long as that Joico stuff, and it's great. Totally appropriate that they literally say the word miracle in the title. And then for the last two supplement products that I have, this is the Fresh Time brand collagen peptides, like powder that I will put in like my teas or protein shakes or whatever it may be. This is the first time that I've actually tried this brand, and I'm almost to the bottom of it. I really, really like it, but there is this is the second time in like 20 minutes it was spaced out that I've heard police sirens and seen police cars drive by. What is going on? I think I was saying that the Vital Proteins powder is what I have used for a while now. I really, really love that powder too. Both of them are great. If you want my specific recommendation and for what I'm probably gonna link in the comments down below or in the description down below, I would say the Vital Proteins is amazing. But any kind of collagen powder like this is really gonna help with your skin's texture, your hair, all of that stuff is just going to kind of help you maintain your natural skin barrier during this time of year where sometimes like a lot of cold or the temperature change can really dry your skin out and kind of damage that. And then along the same general lines, this is the women's multivitamin that I take. This is just the CVS brand. This is what I'm taking right now. Especially for women, I do think that there are specific things, like if you didn't know, women are more likely to be iron deficient. I specifically am vitamin D deficient. Everyone in my family is, but that means that for me, when I am not outside a lot or in winter months where the sun is not out nearly as much, it affects my health and like my energy levels and stuff. And since I have depression too, it can sometimes affect that if I don't have enough vitamin D in my system. It's obviously best to just get outside to get your vitamin D. If you didn't know, vitamin D comes from sunlight. That's how your body gets it. But I felt myself kind of feeling out of whack in the last couple of weeks, so I went out and got this stuff, and it's just good for you. All right, guys, that is it for my skincare and hair care recommendations and just essentials miracle products that I really recommend you try during this winter and holiday season if you have dry skin like I do, or you even suffer with combination skin and parts of your face just being totally out of whack and out of balance. Those are the best recommendations I can give you. I could also do like a morning or night skincare routine if you guys would be interested in that. But for now, my darlings, this is where I leave you. Mwah. I am totally digging this Vlogmas thing. I do think that I may have to take a couple breaks, like maybe on weekends or something, just to kind of recoup, just to give you an update of kind of where I'm at. I am loving pumping out this much content at the moment. It's really fun, and I get to experiment with the kinds of content that I've thought about all year long, but I just haven't done enough videos to be able to do for you guys, if that makes sense. I hope you guys are having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.